I think, you know, everything, there's, you know, a time for everything, and there's not many shows that do go as long as ours, I mean, and have grown as much. I think it'd be easier if it was someone that, you know, was a little bit older, but it's hard to still start a show at 11 and let it grow, but still appropriately, and, you know, as you're growing. I started the show, I auditioned, my first audition was when I was 11, and I'll be 18 this year. So it's definitely, you do a lot of growing, and that's hard to do on a show that does have, you know, a lot of restrictions as well, because, you know, there are things that we want to do that grow up, but then what? Once you put them in college, it's like, okay, then Hannah Montana does what? So there's just, it's kind of hard to, you know, keep it going when there's only really so much you can do with a character that can only grow so much.
I think we've told the story, you know, like we've watched the girls grow up from like entering high school. This year they're going to graduate from high school, decide what they're going to do about college. Miley's going to have to decide whether or not she wants to continue on with the Hannah Montana alter ego. But we've done 101 episodes, and we've told the story, so I think it's a natural time for the series to wind down.
You know, we've had so much moments. I've grown up on the show, and you know, everybody's been my second family on this show, and it's going to be sad leaving it, but then again, we can also call each other up when we're not working and just hang out.
This is just such a feeling of, like I said, being at home, and we've known these people forever, and we're all brothers and sisters here on set, and even, you know, crew and cast and producers and writers, and we've all been here forever, and we've had the lucky to have the same group of people for a while, so we really have grown into a family, and that'll be so hard to say goodbye to.
For Miley, myself, the cast, the crew, everyone, it's just the right time to end this chapter and begin a new one.
Even though it is kind of a, you know, a dream that all kids have, is to be a superstar and, you know, to do something that's out of the ordinary, whatever, there's still so much to relate to. So I think that's why people can, even though you may think, oh, I'm just an average girl, I can't relate to Hannah Montana. It's like, maybe not, but you can relate to Miley Stewart. And you can relate to the dream that she has, and the, you know, kind of inspiration that she has and the dreams that she has as well.
Miley, as a singer and a songwriter, she knows where she wants to go. She's got a real good sense of who she is, where she's been, where she's at, and where she's going, you know, and I think she'll always be growing as an artist. We
had a lot of options, a lot of things that we wanted to do for the very end, and you know, I think that we have a good, you know, what we're shooting is good, because it's not anything that, you know, Miley Stewart's not sad. Hannah Montana is not sad. None of the characters are sad. They're looking forward to moving on to new things and to new adventures. None of the characters are really sad. They're just, you know, they're going to miss each other, but they're not necessarily sad.
I felt like it was a hit. I felt like the script was really good. You know, I felt like that it could, you know, entertain people around the world, but a phenomenon, you can't guess that, you know. I mean, and what it's done around the world, you know, you just don't see something like that coming.
I was very ambitious, and it's always like what I wanted to do. Is I never just wanted to be in school, never just wanted to do one thing. Even after school, I was doing acting classes, singing lessons, cheerleading, like everything. So that's something that I had. So I think if someone's ambitious and, you know, has the fire going, and I think I knew it would go far, and I think it would be successful. It was Disney. Everything they touch is very successful. But no show had ever been like this, I don't think, this kind of phenomenon on the channel necessarily. And where it started to be all the clothes and the wigs and, you know, like so many different crazy episodes with Dolly Parton or Vicki Lawrence and the amazing guest stars we had. So I don't really know of another show that's been able to do that on the channel. And so I think it just opened a lot of doors. And that's what I didn't think I was maybe going to do, is start something new, a new generation of people.
I think that Miley's new video is rocking, you know, and, you know, it's the song itself, my goodness, you know, I hope that people talk about the fact that she wrote the song more than someone was wearing feathers, you know. But if they talk about both, that's fine.
I don't really listen to criticism, because if you don't want to watch my video, you can always turn it off. If you don't want to listen to my music, you don't have to. So I've never been one to really care about what people think, because I'm the artist, you know what I mean? And that's the art that I'm doing, and it doesn't really matter what everyone else thinks, as long as you're happy with, you know, what you do.
I've been really good at making my own mistakes and plan on making some more, you know. So, you know, that's the journey that we live. You do some things right, you do some things wrong. You get knocked down, you get back up, you know. That's life.
I think this show has been so big and such a phenomenal thing that it deserves definitely, you know, to be respected. So I'm sure we'll all see each other again and hopefully work together again too.